This is for my stay-at-home parents. Please keep investing in yourself while you're still home taking care of the kids. I know it's not easy. I know you know. It's not easy to take care of the kid and still be able to get something else done. But it is very important for you to keep learning. You need to stay up to date, if I can say that. You need to, there are many free certifications that you can take. You can go on LinkedIn. You can have many free certificates that you can take easily. Even 15 minutes a day, YouTube is there, right? You can go on YouTube, learn anything at all. Just keep learning. Don't ever stop learning because you are home watching the kids. Again, I know it is not easy, but it is important for you to keep learning. It doesn't matter if you had 20 years of experience before leaving your job and stay home to take care of your family. Trust me, I was a recruiter. When you decide to go back to work one day and you didn't take your time being home to learn anything, this will be a shock for you because it will be really, really hard to find a new job. I was in situations where I would see someone's resume and they have such a great resume and many years of experience. You reach out to them, but they have been away for 4 years, for example, staying home, taking care of their family. Even though you and me know that staying home, taking care of the kids require a lot of skills, right? It requires leadership. It requires patience. It requires multitasking. It requires a lot. But in the business world, the corporate, all that doesn't matter much. You can still use it, but on top of other things that you have been learning. So I have been in situations like that, as I said, where someone will have 4 years of experience, many years of experience, but then took 4 years away to take care of their family. But then when you look at their resume, because they took 4 years away and you ask them what they have been doing for those 4 years, if they haven't been doing anything but taking care of the kids, trust me, they will not get the job. We will move on to the next person who have less experience than them, but who stay up to date, who kept learning. It doesn't matter. I'm not asking you to go back to work. I am not asking you to give up on your family, to neglect your family right now and leave to go to work or do something else. No, I will never ask you. The time for your family is important. And childcare is so expensive that sometimes we have to make those hard choices, right? So it is okay if you left to take care of your family. What I'm telling you is, even if you have a breadwinner at home who's taking care of everything, you don't have to worry about anything financially. Life is full of surprises. We can never plan enough life. And I know when I keep saying that, it might sound like I'm being too negative, but trust me, that is not the case. I believe in marriage. I believe in partnership. I believe in one partner taking care of the kid and one partner doing the work to be able to provide financially. I believe in that. But as we know, life is full of surprises. What if? What if something happened tomorrow? What if your partner passes? God forbid, but that's the reality. That's life. It might happen. What if you end up getting a divorce? It's not only up to you, it's also up to your partner. So, what if they decide to get a divorce one day? Anything can make that happen, right? What if that happened? What if they get sick or anything at all and they cannot go back to work? What are you going to do? Are you going to turn around to people around you to help? No. You have to be able to bounce back. You have to be able to get back to work and take over to be able to help your family. You have to have that. And this is not me being negative, as I say. The same way you create a saving account to be able to save some money for rainy days, the same way you keep a spare tire in your car just in case. You are not expecting to be out of money anytime soon. You are not expecting to be to have a flat tire, but you just do those things to prevent it. The same way you pay for health and auto insurance, you are not expecting to get sick anytime soon. You are not expecting for your car to break or anything, but those are things that we need to do to protect ourselves for things that might happen in life. We cannot plan enough this life. The same way you open a saving account, please invest in yourself the same way. Prepare for rainy days. It might never happen, right? There are people who keeps paying health insurance but never get sick, right? You might have a spare tire in your car and never get a flat tire somewhere until you end up selling that car, and that is okay. But guess what? If it ever happens, you are prepared. You need to learn something. You need to invest in yourself. Don't leave your family behind, even 15 minutes a day. I know it is hard. It requires a lot because already taking care of the kids is a lot. It is a lot of work, but not everybody knows that. And if something happened tomorrow that you go back to work, they won't care too much about that. You can trust me on that. So please do something. Go on YouTube, learn anything. You can do some volunteer work. There are some volunteer work that you can do with your kids, with you, depending on what you are doing. There are other places where you can take your kids with you. Try to look into things like that so you don't have to find a babysitter to watch your kids while you are volunteering and not making money. You can take your kid with you. Learn on LinkedIn. Learn any free thing that you can learn to add more skills to what you already have and stay up to date, so that if something happened tomorrow and you go back to work, you can say, this is what I was doing. Yes, I took some times off, but I was doing this. I learned this. I was able to get all those new skills by being home, by volunteering, by learning this, by doing this, by doing this. And yes, you can still use the fact that you were watching your kid, taking care of your family. You can still use that as a skill because it requires a lot to do that. But you need more on top of that. So please, I am asking you, I am not saying you again, don't make any trouble with your partner. Try to make them understand if they do not understand. Don't make any trouble trying to be away from your family to go back to work right away. No, that's not what I'm asking. Take 15 to 20 minutes per day. There are free stuff that you can learn. There are schools, whatever, online schools. There are things that you can do for free. Please invest in yourself. If you can take anything at all from this conversation, is that we cannot plan this life enough. Please make sure that if something happens to your breadwinner, you can bounce back and take over to take care of your family. This is equally for ladies and men, because being a parent, stay-at-home parent, is not only women. There are some dads who are doing the hard work, staying home, taking care of their kids for their wife to be able to go to work, and that is okay. But please take few minutes a day to invest in yourself. Stay up to date. It is important.